okay.
Yo, what's up, man? It's the Couch Pundies. Review of the not so big flop of a game. Where the one team had packed the bus. The other one couldn't play without Mo Salah. So, guys, it ended up in a draw. Disappointing for me. How did you guys see the game?
This has Alex written all over. Damn, that guy comes back to haunt Liverpool. Like, there's not always tactics. He's never played a back five before. You could see the Sir Alex influence him this week, and it worked, guys. So, big ups to Sir Alex, not Ole. So, but you know what? I can't, for Liverpool to be a big team, to take that step further, I need to be able to beat Man United no matter how they play. And that's why I feel like I will be step behind Man City because of this. Because Man City always beat Man United.
For some apparent reason, bro, this guy's club us, bro.
No, like when
boys
it's
don't
necessary.
feel us, bro. No, even when it's unnecessary.
You understand?
Those boys don't feel us, bro.
Like,
Yo.
do you remember last season I needed you to do with them, they go clap with you.
Yeah, but for me, it goes back to what we've been saying all along. We've been saying, guys, Liverpool, first 11 is They just had one player out, and then the whole formation didn't work. You know what? I don't. It's like this. It's got nothing to do with Seth, man. You guys just play crap. Let's just be honest. You guys.
For all the 2000s, Seth is Alex Ferguson.
Yeah, you'll get the language. You get a lot. You guys play crap. I mean, Man United in the first half totally dominated you guys. Like, you guys were nowhere to be seen. Origi was just a non-existent. So it just, and I'm not trying to cop out and say you guys missed Salah, but it's just like you guys only know how to play one way. Napoli did it to you. They stopped you guys from playing with the wings, and something you say you guys don't play with the width. You guys didn't have width on Sunday, and it showed.
Guys, can I say something? Part of it, I've never mentioned this before, but actually, it's club to play. My front three didn't get any supply from my midfield. I don't know if you guys were aware, but the moment they put Ox in and they put Keita, they did more. Keita created that goal even. Like the way he played it, he pretended like he's going inside. Then he threw one per second then, only to pass Robertson on the left. And Robertson had more space to cross. Even though he could have defended, but I mean like he had much more space. Where Bensaka is very good with defending. He could have stopped the cross. So for that 10 minutes Keita did better. Ox is getting his fitness back, but he also played better. He ran with the ball. He was shooting again, you understand? And that's what I'm saying. Klopp created choosing that midfield of Henderson. Wijnaldum did play well, but you know away games he tends to disappear after some time. Even Newcastle fans will tell you. So Klopp has to play.
Let's restart this.
You understand? Because the only person who played well in my midfield was Fabinho. That guy played well. He was killing attacks.
Fabinho.
Yes. He was.
I was just being Fabinho.
But creativity there, I lacked. So when the midfield is not there, and Man United midfield was there for the taking, guys, but I didn't dominate it the way I needed to. And then Mane played on the wrong side. He had to adjust again. Origi didn't do anything as well. So my front three didn't have chemistry, and to make it worse, my midfield wasn't. So I played very bad. Fully agree. But part of it, gotta blame Klopp for the first half. He needs to trust his players to be able to perform in big teams. You understand?
Yeah, man. Trust them how? You put the same players just minus one normal player. You just had, like...
No. I mean, like my midfield, like ideally, if you can ask any Liverpool fan, ideally our midfielder would be like Fabinho, Keita and Ox.
Keita, really?
Keita's very Keita's one of those
you
players.
guys have been winning. You guys won what?
It's not Keita.
8 games.
I haven't seen
8 games in a row, ne?
No.
Without
18.
Keita. No, don't talk about last year. Talk about now.
Hey, these guys.
This
When we play history now, we get blamed as the bad guys. Like, you guys are always playing history.
No, I was saying, you without Keita, or without any substitutes, all you did was put that front 11. You won 8 games in a row. There's no excuse to say, we could have taken this one out, put it that one. You don't change it. We've been saying it forever.
But what I'm trying to say is that he saw first half that how defensive Man United is playing on the counter, and That's why I feel like City will always break them down, because City has that players who are creative to break
Pass
down
the ball around better.
You understand? So when the team is playing defensive, you can't have people who run all the time. Now you need the people who have the vision to make those through passes and all that. And the only player we have in our midfield who we bought for that talent was Keita. He has been injured, but he does those passes when he was playing for Germany and so on. So that's why I feel like at least second half we could have started Keita already. Maybe could have made a difference.
And take who out?
Who?
And take who out?
Henderson out, dude.
Ah, Henderson. Wasn't Henderson the best midfielder last week in the EPL? And in the Champions League team. Now you want to take him out.
Guys, you know what I'm trying to say? No, guys, you know what? Guys, no, but you know what, guys? I got to feel you can't treat each game the same. Like there's certain teams you feel okay. First half, I always believe first half is there to observe.
Wait. Maybe because you guys played basketball the whole week. That's why you guys play crap. But let's talk about the big thing. You know what? Screw this whole analysis thing.
Wait, let me say my piece on Man United before you say
I was gonna get there, but before you say your piece of Man United, how many times has that guy not been dribbled, Van Dijk?
I know, I have 64 games. 64 games without being.
So do we count what Rashford did to him? What do we count that as?
But that's not a dribble.
I know it's not, but
he got manhandled. Honestly, he got manhandled. What do you mean, he went 64 games without being dribbled.
I feel it. I feel
No, I'm not saying now. Before the fly, when he got dribbled by
the Red Bull team.
No,
Salzburg.
Man, it was already dribbled.
I still think Rashford firstly dribbled him. There was a part
No,
where
it wasn't Rashford.
Rashford hit a step. It wasn't a step over.
The first dribble was in the Community Shield, but they didn't consider it official. But in the unofficial league game and everything, it was Pepe. Wait. First officially dribbled.
The Arsenal guy?
Yeah, the Arsenal guy. He was the first unofficial game, but for the first game being seen dribbled was, I don't need to assign whoever, in the Man City player, in the Community Shield. He got dribbled for the first time after 64 games without being dribbled. So, I can put the stats again for you.
I don't care.
But I'm just saying.
I think about stats. It irritates me for one thing.
That's why I have to admire how big Van Dijk is, because any small thing that happens, people now are comparing and say, like, honestly, let's say this Rashford thing. If it happened on another defender, it would be this big news.
No, let me tell you why. Let me tell you why it's like that. It's not that. Listen, and I'm not taking anything away from Virgil van Dijk. I think he's an excellent defender, probably one of the best defenders in the world right now, arguably, for whoever wants to argue with me. But thing is that Liverpool have taken him and have put him on a pedestal. I mean, this guy's been compared with people that have literally changed the game. Like me, I respect Virgil van Dijk. I think he's a good player, but this thing of being compared with Ronaldo and Messi and it's come to a point where it starts becoming disrespectful in a sense, where he starts being compared with with guys like Maldini.
That's why I never.
Do you understand? Like the boy is good, and let him be good. Do you understand? Because now it becomes a problem every time somebody dribbles on him, every time he hits the deck, it becomes world news. Like, oh yeah, because of the pedestal that he's been put on. He's a good player. He's very influential. I mean, he's changed Liverpool.
Really changed
Liverpool's defense. You know, I mean, Fabinho and Dejan Lovren would be Rashford and Daniel James would have showed them flames. Do you understand? But with the presence that Van Dijk brings, it's a very good thing, and that's why it's such a big thing, because he's been put on a pedestal, and until the comparisons, the unnecessary comparisons stop, people are always going to bring it up. Do you understand? I mean, I've never ever seen anybody compared to Paolo Maldini in my life. Like, I was shocked. You know what I mean? I was like, what?
You know what? Like, in any fan base, there are those who takes it overboard. Like, I feel Van Dijk is very good, but he's not in the level of Maldini.
And he will get there. He definitely will get there.
And you know, the more he plays and the more he wins trophies, the time he turns 35,
he'll be
compared. He's like 27, 28.
No, he's not going to get to Maldini. You know what, for me,
I'm not saying
I'm not going to lie.
I'm not his
the
level.
first time I heard a defender count how many times he's been dribbled. Was this Liverpool defense?
It was, bro.
I've never heard of
We
it.
didn't know it was a stat. Otherwise, we'd have also kept count. You know?
Because nobody else
We didn't
can
know
count
it
how
was a
many
stat,
people.
guys.
What was it like?
Liverpool started this thing. They decided not to tell the rest of us. And now they've got stats. And we haven't
Now when a guy
counted.
falls on the ground, it's not a dribble. We don't know what.
No,
I don't even know what is a dribble.
But guys, you know what? Honestly, when Van Dijk came, we were just impressed the way our defense changed. And then people started, okay, 20 games hasn't been dribbled part. Then people started noticing, and the media went with it. You understand? And honestly speaking, the media will go with whatever is bringing the numbers. At the time, Liverpool was bringing the numbers. You understand? And now it started becoming a stat. And now everybody started looking at it. Now games got bigger. He played against Messi. He hasn't been dribbled. So people started to, okay. You understand? That's why he was like one of the first defenders after John Terry to win Player of the Season in the Premier League, so on, because of the impact he did and the presence he did. But I agree with you. There's certain levels of people to compare to. You can be compared to Ramos for now and so on. You understand?
What? What?
No,
Like-
let's just carry
Ramos
on.
has been playing for Madrid
You know what?
since the age of 18.
I'm
Let's just carry on.
Don't
That's
compare
what I'm
anything.
saying.
Let's just
You
carry
cannot
on
go to
comparing
the
him to
mountain.
Let's
Maguire.
just
It's
compare,
fine.
yeah,
No,
to
no, no,
Harry
no, no, no.
Maguire.
Maguire must be compared to Joe Martin.
Compare him to Cahill.
Maguire's not in there.
Compare him to
that
John
level.
Stones, to Chris Smalling.
Okay, anyway, this could go on forever. So I'm gonna give my piece.
You guys went out.
I'm gonna give my piece on what really happened. From my point of view, and that was probably one of the best showings Man United have shown since the Chelsea game. Since the Chelsea game, because they had a plan and they stuck to it. Yes. We made a mistake at the end, which cost us the goal. But the performance-wise, I was very impressed with them. Like they were actually. They were playing against Liverpool. I'm gonna put it into perspective. This is the best Liverpool team in 30 years, and this is the worst Man United team in 30 years. And these boys came to the party. They were actually going for them. Rashford was taking Virgil van Dijk on. He wasn't scared of him. He was like, I'm in terrible form, and I'm gonna, because that's what Rashford generally does. He shies away. When it comes. But this time, he was there. Daniel James, poor Daniel James, man.
He got clobbered all
You know
over
what I
the
mean?
show,
But he
good heart.
kept on, he kept on going back, which was a good showing. Andres Pereira, man, like for the first 40 minutes, the boy was very good. He was very, very good, man. He was all over the place. That's why Henderson was missing, because that boy made sure that he was first on the ball every
Had him in
time.
his pocket.
You guys
You know
were
what I mean?
pressing
Yeah.
us. guys.
Fred
You were
and
pressing.
Pereira,
Yeah,
they had
They-
the whole midfield of
middle field. But they were
of
running up and down,
Liverpool.
those boys. They put in the shift. That was a hard shift that they put in. And if that's why I'm saying that, I hope Ole saw what. And people are saying it's Ferguson. Man, come on, stop talking crap, guys. Ole, if Ole keeps it that way, do you understand? He keeps them playing at that level. Do you understand? And you have Pogba coming back into the team. You have Martial slowly coming back into the team. You have Luke Shaw coming back into the team, because Ashley Young is so. You understand what I'm saying? He's so. I think we'll be alright. I'm not gonna. Don't get excited here thinking I'm gonna say we're gonna challenge. No, we're not gonna. But I think we'll be alright. We won't, guys. This relegation thing, this joke of yours, it was funny last week. This week is not funny anymore.
Come on.
We're not gonna
You know what?
get
I think you're a contender for relegation for one simple thing. Your coach, guys, it's not working out. You can't outplay Liverpool first half and then come back second half and tell them, okay, guys, pull back now, be compact, defend the 1-0 lead. That's crap. Even to the point, I'll tell you, where you guys lost the game is at the point that you take out Rashford, you bring in Martial. There's no need for that at that point. You're leading 1-0. Liverpool's chasing after the game. If you look at that, Virgil and them were going up front. Everybody was going up front.
The pace
All you have to
Rashford
do,
has.
bring in Marshall for either Fred or Pereira and say, guys, the three of you stay up there. That ball's going to come. Because what happened was that Liverpool probably had 70% ball possession second half. And all you needed was just to have three fast guys up front and say, you know what, it's fine. We're going to park the bus. Marwan, we get it. We're going to kick it forward and then we're going to score.
And to add to that, Liverpool, the first 4 games, I was having problems with counters. I don't know if you remember most of the goals. Like, they were passing them to my defenders.
Yeah.
And I was having that weakness. So you guys could have maybe taken advantage
They
of
could
that.
have.
I agree as well with you on that part. But like, you know,
I agree with what he's saying, but the relegation thing is talking crap.
No, relegation.
Ah,
No, you're too big of a team for
man.
that.
They
You know, such.
they 2 points off the third bottom.
It's 9 matches,
No,
bro.
man, it's
Relax,
nine
calm
matches.
down.
Okay.
You
Remember this.
Calm down.
Remember
So
this.
we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that Champions League.
Just to wrap this up now, I agree with you. You know, the problem with Man United is that you will have a game of Chelsea and you have a game like Liverpool. Then after that, that's when now the problem is. You guys drop the standard. You understand? Exactly. You remind me of, I'm going to say, because that's a team I used to remind me of the 2010 Liverpool when I was like number 18, would have been in relegation. One of the worst. When it comes to the derby, all form goes out. And in Anfield, Man United will come there with all their superstars, and with my crap players, I will still play them at Anfield. You understand? So the derby form goes out on that part. So now, like you said, the next game against Norwich, that's where the challenge is, because you will find that the next game Pookie puts 3 behind them. Then everything
and
goes
it's an away match, and away form is
You understand?
By the way, like Old Trafford came through, man.
Yeah, they did. Like I would lie to you.
Yeah, okay. That's probably why.
That's how we do.
That's
what we do, bro.
We used to do.
No. A couple of days ago, that's what we do. But anyway, guys, just to wrap it up. You know, it wasn't a right game. It was nothing to really write home about. Obviously, it's always going to be a big talking point. It's Liverpool and Man United. It's always going to be a big talking point. But besides that, I think it was a fair result because of one reason. We stopped playing, and they had to score. Do you understand? If we kept playing until the 90th minute and we came out with a 1-1, I would have said it's an unfair result, like most Man United. Guys, it's not an unfair result. We stopped playing and they attacked. That's what happens when people attack you. They are gonna eventually score. So it was a fair result. They came in with that. I think they first. I don't know if it was fear or what was with Liverpool, but they were just really holding back first half, and we were going for them. And we should have, honestly, if we had better people who execute the ball better, who pass the ball better, who are more ruthless, we would have closed that game in first half. Do you understand? Because Liverpool had just backed off. But then we also stopped playing, so it had to be 1-1, and that's that on that.
So are you happy with that? So is it 2 points lost or 1 point?
It's 2 points. It's 2 points lost because we stopped playing.
So you felt so. To me, it was like a point game.
What?
A point game for me.
Man.
No, for me, like sessions at the time when it was like 7.
This is the guy who said 4-0.
Yes, dude. I was being
Last
very
week.
optimistic.
He first said 3-1, then he said, "There, screw that, 4-0."
No,
now
guys,
he's
you
saying
know
a
what?
point game.
No,
Guys,
you
come
know
on.
why I'm saying. You know why I'm
You
saying.
play crap, dude.
You know why
you
he's
play
saying
crap.
points.
Don't say point game.
That's why I'm
You
saying
lost 3
point
points.
game because I played crap.
If
That's what I'm
for the
saying.
mere fact that a
Based
team
on
is
the
gonna
game.
put 5 defenders against you, it means they're expecting you to win.
Like for
They're
example,
expecting you to tear them apart. And if you fail at doing that, G, it literally means you played nonsense and you lost 3 points. Because there's no way, bruh.
Best Liverpool team in 30
There's no
years.
way you can come and say you gained
Worst
a
Man
point.
United
No,
team in
what I'm
30
saying,
years.
that's what I'm saying.
They couldn't
Kaya,
beat us.
Based on our performance, I will say that based on his performance, he feels his 2 points lost. Because like he says, if they didn't stop, I think they could have closed the game. Based on the performance on Saturday, we're talking about the game on Sunday now.
Okay,
I'm not
let me ask you some more
like,
questions.
something
There was 70% ball possession second half.
yeah.
A team sitting back, scared as hell. They get the ball, they just kicked it. And you still only score 1 goal. And you're supposed to win. Like, bro, you can't play like that and say point gain.
Anyway, guys, this could go on forever.
But anyway, wait. Before we go, was it a foul or was it not a foul?
I don't want to mention the referee. That's why I kept quiet. Because you know what, that
was not a foul. The guy was just being extra. Origo's being extra. He hasn't played in a long time.
I felt that game.
He decided he's gonna come there and act.
To me, it was one of the worst.
The ref, you know what?
Against Liverpool.
Why was it bad referee?
They still haven't told us why they say that the referee was terrible. Why was it
like every 50-50 chance went to Man United side.
Which? I saw the guy let the game flow. Like
for example, that guy's chances, every chance went against Liverpool. Like for example, there was a chance where Fabinho made a challenge.
Fabinho was lucky.
Fabinho made a challenge. He got a yellow card.
Stopping people.
3 minutes later.
He winded.
Rojo makes the same challenge. He hits the ball at my player. He kicks it out, no yellow card, not even a warning.
Come on,
No,
Roger
I'm
was
just
supposed to
saying.
kick the ball at the the ball's still live, Baba.
But it was,
Guys, come
I
on.
guess that's what I'm
And he was
saying.
clearing the ball. I don't think he was trying
Like
to hit the
for-
guy. That's
Even if he was
No,
trying to
he
hit
was.
the
The
guy,
guy
where
was
in the
aggressive.
FIFA rules does you say if you kick a
can't-
ball against the opponent, it's a foul?
You can't hit other players with the
Like
ball.
there were a lot of. That's why I didn't want to touch the referee.
Because there's no point. You guys are just angry because of the Origi thing, and that's it. That guy let the game flow, bro. Everywhere.
That
There was a
guy's
point
very
James was hurt after that Fabinho challenge. No, I remember it was Fabinho or Van Dijk.
There was
going
no,
on
That's
it
the
was
challenge,
Fabinho.
but
It was
it's
game.
Fabinho.
And then he was down for like ever.
Yeah,
The game played. He didn't be like,
Yeah,
oh,
he
you
didn't
guys
stop it.
kicked the Manchester
Eventually,
player.
Fabinho
Let's
kicked
stop.
the ball out,
Eventually.
and then the game stopped. And I was looking at, I'm like, but why are they complaining? Like Liverpool didn't have to do that. Fabinho, it was sportsmanlike of him to do it. But why are they complaining about that? What is the ref supposed to do? He's supposed to say, no, Fabinho, don't kick the ball out. Carry on playing.
No, I'm not
But
even
even
talking
then,
about- but guys,
Manchester
you know what?
went for the
Well,
attack,
us guys, you know,
and
let's
then
wrap
Liverpool
that
got
up.
the ball.
Guys,
They still tried to attack
put
and
in
lost
the
it.
comments.
Only then did they
As
kick it out.
neutrals, I don't want Man United to Liverpool fans. Any other fans, was
Yeah,
the
give us-
referee
give us-
fair or was he
Give us,
biased?
give us your comments. Was the referee fair or biased? But Liverpool always does this, bro. Every time he's clapped him, they did it with that bold referee when we clapped him and they were like,
Oh, Howard Webb.
yeah, Howard Webb is a Man United.
And Howard Webb was always
Hey,
Man
guys.
United. Howard Webb
We
was
clapped him.
always
Now
Man
that we
United.
clapped him again, now it's the
Clap
poor
him
referee and
Clap him
VAR.
when?
When we were boarding you guys, when my little boys were busy pushing your Vendel Van Dijks out the way, now all of a sudden VAR is a Man United player.
Mighty have fallen. You guys praise.
No, we have. No, yeah, definitely. We
How
have.
the mighty have fallen.
And you are right, ne? But put this in perspective. You say this, but the best Liverpool team in 30 years can't beat the worst Man United team in 30 years. So, as much as the mighty have fallen,
And so I said, it's not a point game.
No,
It's
guys,
three
you know
lost.
what? Honestly,
so you give us your opinion, guys, because
from
I know.
on the derby, guys, you still have
Hey,
players
bruh,
that you guys.
you know what,
don't
Ned?
expect.
People say form
Form
goes
goes
away
away
when
in
there's
the
a derby. But I'm a Madrid fan. There was a time when Barca smashed us. Day in, day out.
No, you
every
guys,
no,
you guys
because
played against
because
the best team ever. assembled in
exactly
history.
that's what I'm going
Best
at.
ever.
The
You
best
can't
will
compare
always
it.
Yeah, but
you
the
can't
best
be
should
the
always
best
win.
team in
And
England
then you can't
tell
beat-
me
You
for
can't beat a
for when-
relegation.
Like,
But guys, I did say that earlier that for Liverpool to take a step to be in the same level as City, we have to be winning games like this. I did say that this is the
why
challenge.
you compare yourself to City? You 5 points clear of City.
But no, guys, no.
Well, no,
City,
okay, but-
no, City.
No, but you're 5 points
City is
clear
the
of City.
ultimate team. You understand?
Yeah.
Like City is the ultimate team in the league now.
Don't go with this 5 points clear thing. You guys must win every game.
This
This
is why-
5 points
This
clear.
is why. This is
6
why
points.
6 points, 5
Hey,
or
I
6
don't even want to
points.
brag about it. Anything can tell.
This is why. See, this is why I don't like English football. 'Cause Man City hasn't won, bruh. You won the Champions League. Man City hasn't done that, and you still want to aspire to be like them.
in the league.
All you have to do, ne, this is.
But why aren't
this
you
all
inspired
have
to be like me? I won it 20 times. Why you want to be like
Exactly.
City? It doesn't make sense.
Like, dude, take the Man United of old, ne? All they did week in, week out
Was win their
consistent.
games. Yeah.
You can't play.
There's
And-
there's something that I saw an interview.
The current
There's an interview. Diego Forlan said that he didn't even know there was another team in Manchester. He thought that blue team, because there was a time when Man City was relegated, and then they were playing. He's like, I don't even know what is really. Is there another team in Manchester? But they obviously the money came in, and yeah. So, but anyway, guys, it's been real, man.
130 seconds. I heard you guys want to be bought to Richard to the 3 billion buy from a Saudi prince.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
I think they should take the money. We all think they should take the money and take the money, Glazers, and then we just move
Yeah,
on.
guys, it's sad when Man U want to rich billionaire Saudi to be.
No, we don't. No, listen.
It's sad days.
No, guys,
Sad
listen,
days.
guys. I want you to listen. It's not about the money. It's not about the money. It's about
changing
the owner. We need, like you see, City. Pepper's got freedom to do what he deems fit for the team. We don't, because everything has to be stock market this, stock market that.
Klopp
You
has the freedom
understand?
to
To do
whatever.
it because it's not stock market this, stock market that. So that's why we want
Are you the
new
only team that
ownership.
is on the stock market?
No, we're not.
Okay.
We're not. We're just the only one that's treated like a business, man.
You are.
Yeah.
But the business of football is winning games and winning trophies. I don't
And you know
understand
what?
how you guys are
And
treated like a
because
business.
they will never get rid of Ed Woodward.
I never said.
They're paying worse, né? But they're still bringing the most revenue.
I never said.
As a business owner, you will not fire that
Yeah, you
guy.
won't I never said it was intelligent business. I said it was business done right.
Anyway, guys, that's the
Anyway,
review
That's the review, guys. Give us
on
your
the
comments.
most boring
I think it was.
football derby.
I don't think it was boring. I just think it was. Yeah, it was not
Boring, man. Derby's supposed to be end to end, cutthroat. You know, like
It's changed.
Our classic was coming up real soon. We
it's
obviously
not
gonna have
coming
it.
up real soon. It's been postponed because the niggas be fighting,
In
man.
Barcelona.
Really?
Yeah.
And Barcelona
So it's
doesn't
gonna be
These
sometime
farmers,
in December.
These farmers need it. Yeah.
No, bro. Barcelona, you were gonna whoop them, so they just started a riot.
What
Right?
with Thibaut Courtois? Keep quiet, bro.
Check us out, guys. You know what to do.
Cheers,
Subscribe, hit the
Hit
like,
the like
button,
button and
comment,
comment.
anything you wanna do.